Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Giants going up against the Broncos. So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building as we come to you from Sports Authority Field at Mile High here in downtown Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Guyton alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, what a move. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And some space here. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And it's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A couple of Broncos there in on the tackle. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. He'll look to throw. Backing up. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And here's a look at the defense for Denver.
Chris Harris Jr. is not a name that rolls off the tongue quickly, but it should. He's one of the best cover corners in the league.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the 1st here on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. So just 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. The play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
On now is Brad Wing to kick it away for the Giants. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Giants defense getting ready to go here. And last time out they got scored against. Their offense hasn't given them any help to this point. So maybe they need to stop here.
A stop obviously would be nice, not critical at this stage of the game, but one of the things that you want to find out from your defense, are you really ready to play? After giving up a touchdown on the last drive, let's see if they have a little bit better spark, a little bit better bounce in this series.
We'll see if they have that spark and that bounce right here. Surveying the field. He's going to go for a big play, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 31 yards. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the 1st down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Second and very short here, less than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
So this game's not very far along. He's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another 1st down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator, what do I do in this situation? It's only the 1st quarter, but do I go ahead and sell out and try and slow him down and make him beat me another way? Because the risk is if I don't, he ends up having a monster game.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And I don't want to say that this offense starts and ends with Demaryius Thomas, but sometimes it starts and ends with Demaryius Thomas.
There's no reason you can't say it if it's the truth. He is the alpha and the omega of the receiving corps. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
Check. 4 down.
Hurry up, here we go. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So now 1st and 15. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got time. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And we look now at the defense for the Giants.
Landon Collins is built like your typical tackle-first safety, but he does have the ability to play the deep part of the field.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He'll look to throw, and it's incomplete.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Well, that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Finding time. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Justin Houston in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Justin Houston getting to the quarterback. And he leaves a lot of quarterbacks saying, Houston, we have a problem.
And the biggest problem, number 1, how do you block him? Is it one guy? Do you bring him back? Do you use the tight end? It doesn't matter to him. He still finds his way back to the quarterback.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not on a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2nd down following the run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game. trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that third down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. 3rd down now following the run. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
That's a big-time block, but let's face it. Most special teams guys, when they're going to call it, they're picking their spots about when they really need it.
Well, they picked a good spot right there, got the pressure in, and got the hands on it. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 1 quarter in the books. 10-zip our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. it now out of the gun. A beautiful fake. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time in the pocket. A dump off to Anderson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move him out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a cutback left. Cuts it out to the... And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now?
Accelerating, and off he goes. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They come out here in the eye. Now back to throw. Surveying the field. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensive. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hey, hurry up, here we go. Green,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
And now here's a carry heading left. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And New York set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's a gain of 14 there, and it's 1st down, New York. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Play-action fakes are used to slow down defenses, but sometimes they don't buy it at all. In that case, you've got to get out of the play-action and finish the play.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. Play clock winding down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got time. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 52 yards. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous week, making sure they had a plan, fine-tuned before they put it into effect in the game.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to break up fourth. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And the play clock's running down, and they'll run it here. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Yeah, I think the blitz there really disrupted the draw.
Yeah, and it's usually when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because that's supposed to work in a big way.
Finding time. And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. Fourth down now. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team. Helps them start their comeback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Brief break in the action here. Back to Denver right after this. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Oh, thank you. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here comes the defensive unit now for the Broncos as they get set here. And they really dug in deep on that last drive. They gave up quite a bit of yardage. Somebody must have said something in the huddle, though, because they got a big stop.
And someone on the sideline said, what took you guys so long before you dug in on that possession? But you're exactly right. To be able to grit it out at the end after giving up such a long drive, they have to feel better about themselves. Now they want to start this possession and not let it get to that extent.
Right, because they gave up the 3 last time. See if they can stop them here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he whips that one incomplete there. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got time in the pocket. And that will be incomplete as well. Here's Brad Wing now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Now, after the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. It's taken at the 26.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. One receiver left, three to the right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a nice play on the end of it. An 18-yard touchdown run. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Let's go! No, check.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Surveying the field. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They send Thomas out to the right by himself.
Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Broncos secondary has done a good job to slow down the passing game so far. The Giants had a lot of success throwing the football last week, but the same throwing lanes haven't been there. All right, let's roll the highlights. Broncos taking control early in the first. He'll break free of the pack, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. They strike first in the half. Broncos with the ball midway through the first. Broncos with the ball at the 33. They'll go with the run here, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. The Broncos now up by 17. Giants now they have it at the 45. Pass will be completed out of the gun, and it leads to a touchdown.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in this second half. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 30. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big-time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Let's go! Brand 38!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And back at the 8 now, third and goal. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And Suckup will put this one right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. He'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Olivier Vernon in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Play clock winding down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And coming out now, the Broncos. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll get 17 yards there. And it's a 1st down for the Broncos. Fresh set of downs here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finding time. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
The play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another 1st down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Giants a 1st down.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Giants 1st.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense. But a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
Play clock winding down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Here's Brad Wing now, standing right around the midfield stripe. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. And that's the obvious risk you run with a long field goal, lower trajectory, greater chance of having it blocked like it was.
And a lot more pressure on your protection team because, as you noted, longer field goal, it's going to come out a little bit lower. So that means you got to get those hands down and out of the lanes. That didn't happen.
And a great job picking it up and giving them great field position. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
The play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we're going to have to go for the hot dogs.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And Suckup will put this one right through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. Well, the offense got the ball in a good spot, but they went nowhere. They settled for 3.
Brandon, I think it's safe to say that was a major disappointment. Had a great opportunity, excellent field position, and did not be able to move the ball at all. Big-time letdown.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2.
All right, here we go. 3,
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got time in the pocket. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
If anyone ever has any doubt that tight ends are primary targets nowadays, just watch this play. He's back in the pocket, finds his guy, and they get a nice gain out of it.
Yeah, simple little completion out into the flat. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Here's Brad Wing now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd down, 8. They'll come out in the pistol.
Green 39! Green 39!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. 3rd down and 8 now.
Single. 22. Here we go!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep. And got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Their dangerous wide receiver, 77 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They'll set up a throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Time running out here on the play clock. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise. But how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They come out here in the eye. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
For the defensive guys, that's wrong on just about every level. You did so many things right. Knock the ball free. You're excited you're going to get the ball. And then the offense gets it back.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. In the backfield is Anderson. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to be taken. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's a fumble. A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on 2nd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but Obviously, you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4th. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. And Denver getting set to take the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Hey. 4 down. Let's go. All right, now, look at 56.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they take a knee. The Broncos send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Denver, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.